Hi, welcome to another episode of BS with Bella. I'm with Destiny
Hi.
here. And while we drink some wine, we're going to be spilling the tea about her working at Twin Peaks and the sugar daddy culture of what she's encountered. So Destiny, when have you started Twin Peaks, and how long you've been there?
So I've been there for about almost 2 years in November. My location opened up in November. I believe it was like November 28th. And I originally was gonna go to Hooters, but didn't like my tattoos, so I'd have to cover them up and everything. So then I ended up going over to Twin Peaks, doing training there, and I've been there ever since.
And how is the culture there? Like what are the outfit requirements? Because I know there's a difference between Hooters and Twin Peaks. Are they owned by the same people or totally different?
So they're owned by different people. And our uniform wise is a little bit different. So we wear jean shorts. Everyone's mandatory to wear jean shorts. They have to be at least like an inch below the belly button.
Ooh.
We wear plaid shirts, show a little bit of cleavage.
Oh!
And got all kinds of stomach out, everything like that. But they do approve of tattoos. Absolutely love it there.
So it's not as strict like you said. Hooters wouldn't let you wear your tattoos.
Yeah, no, definitely not as strict. I will say when it comes to so that uniform is mandatory, and then when we do on Fridays, Yingling's on sale, so we do our Yingling shirts that are cut, and then when football season happens, we do our football shirts. We cut them a certain way, show some cleavage. But pretty much that's the only uniform requirement, and then when we do our dress ups, bikini, lingerie,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, there is a stricter, I guess, because we're a franchise, it's definitely a
Yeah.
lot stricter.
hmm
But no one's ever mandatory. It's not mandatory to dress up like
Yeah.
that.
And I know this is kind of cliche to say, Shay, are they body positive? Or are they very there's a certain image and if they won't hire you unless you.
I mean, I would say they're body positive to a point.
You don't-
Definitely, yeah, they're definitely body positive. However, Twin Peaks, just like Hooters, just like pretty much any brand has
They have a certain image.
they have a certain
Yeah.
image they like to uphold. So I wouldn't say they would fire a girl over their weight. But no, they definitely have they have to stand to that standard, I guess.
And what has been your most memorable part? Because I know you did the pageants there.
Yeah, I would.
Talk about that. I've never seen anything like that. And this girl goes yeah, I'm going to Dallas for a weekend. We were like, what?
Yeah, no, so that was definitely amazing. So how that all started, a flyer went out, corporate posted it. We had to submit 3 lingerie, 3 bikini, and 3 uniform pictures, and a headshot. And then corporate kind of went all through them, picked the girl they wanted to send from each location. I believe there was 96 this past summer
Oh.
that got to go. So I found out that I got to do that. So exciting. And so a lot of training, definitely like a rabbit pretty much the whole way through it. And then I got there and met so many girls. Absolutely insane. I was definitely nervous, but they flew me into Dallas. I had a personal driver pick me up, take
Oh.
me over to Texas Live. We got size bikinis because everyone's mandatory to wear the one bikini.
So did you have to buy her? Did they pick your bikini or you got to pick?
So we all 96 girls got to wear or had to wear one red bikini for the first entrance walk that we did.
Okay.
And the last entrance walk that we did, and then we got to pick a bikini of choice. That was part of the pageant. So I ended up buying a bikini. Well, I didn't buy it. One of my regulars bought it, but
What? A regular.
yeah, so he has a lot of money, and in the summer I was making good money. However, the bikini for the competition and that kind of stuff, that bikini, those bikinis are not cheap at all. So my bikini
Really?
for the pageant was, oh, I don't want to say it.
Expensive.
It was like $800, maybe a little bit more.
Where was it from?
I didn't even know the website. It was a competition bikini though, so it had it was made for competition, bodybuilders, I
Yeah,
guess. I picked a lot bodybuilders have a style bikini, but I picked a bikini more more sexy, that kind of stuff because of the pageant that I was in. But no, definitely
that is crazy.
insane.
So I saw you posted a picture on a swing. Did you guys have a dinner or something?
Yeah, so every night we would meet. Everyone over 21 would have an open bar, and then they set us up Texas Live. They
That
were
is
still
so
renting
wild.
out Texas Live, the hotel beside of it, but that's where we were located. So I shared a room with New Mexico, the girl who got to go from that location. I shared a room with her. But we had a dinner every single
Was the
night.
girls really judgmental during this?
No, honestly, not really.
Really?
I was actually really shocked.
I feel I'd be really scared to do something like that where it's yeah, well, I'm from, Florida Twin Peaks, and you're from what, Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, no. See, I was definitely had my not judgments, but kind of just thoughts, and I was definitely nervous going in because I
Yeah.
was obviously a new location going in, and I believe I was the youngest person to go because
Were you
everyone
21 at the time?
no, I was only 19 at the time.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. This was past summer. I was 20. Yeah.
You're 20,
So I was
yeah.
20, but like still like everyone else I think there might have been one girl that was younger than me, but everyone else was over 21, so we went to like the conventions and we did dinner. Then we just, they cooked for us, they had breakfast for us, and everyone got to do open bar. But like with the convention, all of our vendors that we sell alcohol to, they were there, and they served out free drinks, that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, I couldn't because I didn't want to take the risk of getting sent home because I was drinking underage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I totally get why. And so since you won this year, would you say you would compete next year? Like, how does that work for you?
So how that works for me, I've actually just started training for it, working out, dieting, all of that kind of stuff. And I just ordered all of my lingerie, that kind of stuff for the photo shoots that I'm doing. So I have my photo shoot coming up. So now all I have to do is just take the pictures and put them in corporate's hands and hope that they choose me again to go. I'm really excited. I mean, I know there's a lot of gorgeous girls at my location. Any single one of them would love to go.
Yeah.
And any one of them that even if it's not me, anyone that gets to go, like I will be standing there at Twin Peaks cheering them on because it's such an amazing experience, and I think
Yeah.
everyone from there should get to.
And do you get
do
sponsored
that.
with money, or is it kind of just like they pay for everything and then it's like for you, your experience?
Yeah, so we don't get sponsors, but yes, they did pay for the flights, they paid for my luggage, like all of that, which I paid for my luggage on the way there, but I ended up getting like I just brought the receipt
Yeah.
back, so they gave it back to me. The only thing I really had to buy was like the stuff that I wanted to take, jewelry wise, that kind of stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, the winner of that got $10,000, so congrats to Houston.
Oh my God, that is so crazy. $10,000. The things
Yeah.
I would do with $10,000.
Yeah, so that's $10,000. But they used to do like the winner from each store got 1,000, and then the winner got 10,000. But they did away with that because it was like a lot of money, plus paying for like everyone's flights and stuff. But
That's crazy. And so now, your experience, but I'm sure you do get creepy men that go to Twin Peaks, right?
occasionally.
Occasionally. So how many sugar daddies have you encountered, actually?
So me personally, like, so I don't like to call my like regular sugar daddies only because I don't do anything for them. Let's clear that right now. I don't do anything for
right
them.
now.
So I don't do anything. They just come into work, see me, I talk to them, whatever, and they tip me a lot of money. And then, but like I do have really nice regulars.
Yeah.
We call them, so let's break it down real quick, okay? So, sugar daddies, you do something for them. It's like a sexual favor or something like
Yeah,
that.
like pictures or whatever.
Yes, for them to
you're
give you
saying.
money.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those. We like to call them at work Splendid Daddies.
Splendid
Yes.
daddies. Wow.
So Splendid Daddies
I've
are
never heard of a
basically-
Splendid
I
daddy.
know. Splendid Daddies are basically fake sugar. Like, you know how Splenda isn't real sugar? It's
Oh.
fake. So Splendid Daddies.
Oh my God, that analogy. She
So-
said the Splenda sugar isn't real.
No, literally. So Splendid Daddies are basically regulars that come in, and for example, I had one that when I post on Instagram, I would not DM him. I would not do nothing. He would send it to me, be like, wow, you look so gorgeous. And then he happened to have my Venmo, so he would Venmo me a good amount of money just for posting. So I don't do anything for them. I do know a few girls who have like real actual sugar daddies. I do not, though. I'm planning on going to law school in the next year, so that's probably not something I want to dabble my life into right now. But yeah, that's basically that. I will say, along with like the creep men, I will say that my manager and the team that I do work with, they are very, very good at standing behind you when something like that happens.
Has
Like,
anything happened to you when you're working? You're like, oh, holy shit! Like this is weird. Like he needs to leave, or
Yeah, I wouldn't say me. I've definitely had to deal with like people coming in like intoxicated and like having to kick them out. 'Cause we're not allowed serving like to the point of intoxication. So if he's already coming in intoxicated, I can't do anything about it. But
yeah.
I just don't have to serve him. But I will say at the job one day, my old bartender, she doesn't work there anymore. She actually transferred to the Atlanta location. But one of the bar guests called her a dumb bitch. And she
Oh,
was like
damn.
cussing her out over like a drink or something like that. I don't even know what it was all about. But my manager, we have like our bartenders and our managers wear like, I guess like earpieces so you can communicate like
Yeah.
on and off the floor because the bartenders aren't allowed to leave behind the bar. So she got on the radio and was just like, yo, he called me a dumb bitch. And that's all she got out with no explanation. My manager took off running and kicked him out, that kind of stuff. So like our managers are very, very good. Like the whole team in general is very, very good about staying behind you and stuff
So
like
do you guys have to do like special training when it comes to like, okay, if this happens in the restaurant, this is what you girls do?
I wouldn't say special training. I will say like it was made very clear to us as working with the uniform and where we work. There's always like cautions that kind of play a role into it. But like my manager again, like it's
Yeah.
literally like my managing team like are basically like my dad's from like because I live in Pennsylvania, obviously 12 hours away, but they're like my father's, like on swear to God. But so like there's unwritten rules like one I can't wear like the uniform outside. I can't unless I'm in like obviously only when I'm working. I'm not allowed if it's dark out. Can't walk out alone. Like a busser or a cook or someone, a manager, anybody has to walk me out.
Oh,
to my
well, that's
car.
really good. I mean,
No, they
like, you
gen-
wouldn't even think that
Yeah.
it have, like, precautions like that.
Yeah, no. They definitely care about us more than like anything. Like nothing happens to our girls kind of thing. Like it's kind of like that. But definitely a team. I love them. I love them to death.
Now, what is the most money you've ever gotten from a Fun to Daddy? Or, like, the craziest story you're like, I'm so down bad. That one that saved. Or the generous gift.
I don't know if I should share this or not. But so I was younger. Obviously, at the beginning of working there, I met one of my regulars through the job. And I wouldn't say I was super down bad. However, I was definitely not doing as good as I was. So then he basically offered to buy my panties.
Oh my God.
And obviously me growing up Christian, that kind of stuff, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. And so I called my best friend that I worked with, and I was like, hey,
You want
you wear the panties, and we'll split, you know?
Oh
So I was like, give me a
God.
second, and then I talked him into 1,500 instead, because if we just split it, I'm not gonna just get 1,000, you know? So he agreed, and she ended up wearing the panties, and we sent them to him.
And you
I
split
got-
it.
Yeah, we split it. So $750 each.
And you never pushed, you said, like you said before, you never pushed the limit about what you get, right? Like you've
Yeah,
always-
no, I never push the limit only because I'm not a greedy person and I like to work very hard for my money. Because everything I buy, then I appreciate a lot more. So like I don't like stuff handed to me that often, but yeah, no, I've definitely I've had a guy offer to buy me something, but I never knew what to ask for because I don't want to push the boundary of it being too much.
And
you
then
know?
these guys said, $200 here, $300 here.
Yeah, pretty much. So regulars come in, and I have really great regulars. They help me take care of myself, that kind of stuff. So I'll get a $200 tip here and there, $300 tip right before I went for Christmas break, that kind of stuff. So I think the biggest tip I've ever gotten from one person alone was 600.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, Twin Peaks, like you guys for Valentine's Day, like you guys dress up like in lingerie and stuff.
Yeah, no, we dress up in lingerie. It's absolutely amazing. I make a lot of money doing it, but
Ooh.
it's definitely not mandatory. Like they're never gonna make somebody feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable when they, they're never gonna force someone to do anything that makes them uncomfortable. But it's definitely a lot of fun. I just bought my sets. Actually, it's pink and lacy, and it has
Ooh,
it's like satin and
fancy.
lace. However, I do have to switch the bottoms because I can't do
Yeah.
the thong that comes with. Obviously, we have to wear. We have to.
Jenica's running out.
Naked. She naked. But we have to wear shorts, like boy shorts underneath it or something like that. We can only show so much cheek, you know.
Yeah. And like how you're showing me a picture here.
Boxer briefs, but dancer boxer briefs. So,
Okay.
they show a little bit, but not overly cheeky.
Wow. So like now I'm looking at it. So you can't wear. So she has this picture up from Amazon. It's like a pink lacy
pink,
bra
yeah.
and a.
It's pink silk on
yeah,
it. It's a
and
thong.
so
It has
you
a garter.
can't wear any of that. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, so I can wear all of that except for the bottoms. I'll just
Okay.
replace the bottoms with a light pink satin
Oh.
shorts.
So it's not even that bad. I see. In my mind, you would think Twin Peaks at Hooters is so explicit, but like you said, there's other locations that you can't wear certain stuff.
Yeah, so they definitely obviously they don't want us serving because Twin Peaks is a family friendly restaurant. They don't want.
It's family friendly.
I believe so. I believe it's like a family. It's like a restaurant. It's a family restaurant. But
This girl said family friendly restaurant.
I think it is. Is Twin Peaks a family friendly restaurant? Yeah, so children are allowed.
I mean,
Twin
children
Peaks-
are allowed at Hooters too. She's
Wait,
looking at Google.
I am.
She's looking at Google. Is Twin Peaks family owned?
Yeah, no. I haven't even looked at our reviews. Now I'm on Google. I feel like I should look at our reviews.
I always do that.
No, me
If
too.
you work
Because
if you work in a restaurant business, you're always looking at reviews. I don't care what anyone says.
no, literally.
But That's so crazy to me. Like, Twin Peaks isn't like as, it's not as scandalous as everyone thinks it
No, because
is.
I definitely get the looks. Like, I have old people coming in all the time, and like, no hate to old people, because I had the cutest old people couple ever the other day. I
Yeah.
think it was Sunday, and like, my day was going so bad on Sunday, and like, just even though they didn't leave me $100, like, just talking to them and getting to know them was actually so heartwarming to me, and they were so sweet. And but some old people do, like, on example, like next week when we wear lingerie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have old people come in. They're gonna turn right around and walk
Oh
out.
my God, I can't even imagine what the old
Like,
people are gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh my God, my
no,
eyes.
and some people do bring their kids in, and the minute they see it, they walk out. Like, they immediately
Oh,
walk out.
I mean, it's Twin Peaks, like Twin Peaks Hooters. It's the same thing. Like, it's like when a dad brings his kid to Hooters to see a first pair of boobs for all his. You know what
No,
I'm
yeah, no.
like?
We
It's
also can't be faulted for that because we advertise it so much. Our social media page,
you guys' cleavage is out. Like, it's just a
yeah,
known
our social
thing.
media
Like,
page is ran. I believe Sam runs it. Our manager, not manager, but she's a part of the management team.
yeah.
Like, overall, like, above us. But um, I think she runs Myrtle Beaches, but like, it's advertised nonstop. It's advertised on the big, like, Myrtle Beach page, like,
Yeah.
or not Myrtle Beach page, but like the big Twin Peaks page. So it's not hidden. It's not like a secret. It's not like, wow, like, why are they wearing lingerie? It's like, it's been advertised for the past few months or
It's
weeks.
like, yeah, so it's like, I mean, why would you bring, imagine bringing like a 3-year-old daughter into Twin Peaks.
No, literally.
Have
I
you,
mean, I've definitely had young kids though, so like, some people love it. Like, some parents love it. They're just like, oh, so cute. And like, we're not super out there. Like, we're definitely a little bit more covered up. So like, I get it
yeah.
to a point. However,
What about those boots you guys wear?
so we wear snow boots.
Did you have to buy those?
We did. So we did buy them. However,
Her
because
regular.
I didn't. This was like before everything even started. So, I bought the boots, but fuck, what was I gonna say?
How much were they?
Oh, they were $80. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. They were $80. But we have a kind of system with Bass Pro, so they get a discount here, I get a discount there. So we got a discount on them, brought them down to like, I think it's like $50.
That's not even that bad.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
bad. Definitely saving money. However, because yes, I work as a server at a restaurant. However, I'm considered an entertainer, not a server.
That's so crazy.
So, because my hair and makeup, nails, they all have to be done looking good, and I am expected to look a certain way.
An entertainer?
I'm basically an appearance-based worker. So I keep all my receipts for any makeup I buy, any hair I get done, anything like that, anything I buy for work, like lingerie, boots, socks, if I
And
need
they
more
pay
shirts.
for it?
They don't pay for it. However, when I do my taxes, I can turn them all into taxes.
That's insane.
Yeah. They don't
Oh,
have to
that's
give you
so-
all the money back because obviously, like, they
I
might
mean,
look
yeah.
at that and be like, you could have got like a $6 moisturizer, not a $70 moisturizer kind of thing. But
You can get away with some stuff.
yeah, but some stuff you can get away with, you know.
Thank you, Destiny, for coming on BS with Bella and spilling the beans.
course.
I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.